See, we live in a land of bullets and butterflies, where every day another mother cries because every day another brother dies, where street codes get decoded by loaded handguns pointed in directions to seek and destroy, usually by the emotionally weak and annoyed, those who physically look like men but spiritually and mentally, they speak and act like boys, where suburban white kids listen to gangster rap music and think it's cool to be a wigger, and teenage black kids emulate death by way of the trigger. So therefore, the cemeteries, juvenile centers, and prison population is the only thing that keeps getting bigger. I'm talking bullets and butterflies, where former football hoop and track stars turn to trap stars, and young brown-skinned women chase dope boys with fast cars, yet they're quickly falling behind. And as the morale declines, the people stop believing and the city stops breathing, because by way of prison or homicide is how brothers keep leaving. And yet we steady believing we getting even. Getting even by cooking up they coke and selling off they dope, not realizing by doing so we the same old slaves, we just traveling on a different boat. And I sincerely pray and hope that you take note to the next few lines that I quote, because see, there are privately owned companies like the CCA who get paid to build prisons. Meanwhile, the only way they profit is if they keep putting people in them. And since I'm not one to hide my skepticism about the workings of Satan's system, I asked you, what's one thing some people will risk their very own lives for, especially if they're already living poverty-stricken? Right. Money. Because ain't it funny how there ain't a drug problem on Wall Street, but there certainly is a drug problem on y'all street. And by y'all, I mean you and I. You and I who reside on Martin Luther King Drive, where brothers die to try to get a small piece of that American devil's pie. So much so, it's like, why ask why? Because even when you try, the reply from a young guy is, man, this life we live in is like shopping. And having faith in God and patience in his blessings, that ain't what's popping. But see, I say freedom is. And the fact that freedom lives because it allows you to see your kids, knowing a lot of brothers can't see his except through supervised visits and Polaroid pics because he's locked away doing bids. So year by year he misses good morning hugs and good night kisses, his daughter's first steps and his son's first birthday wishes. All while the responsibilities of mother and father rest heavy upon her weary shoulders. And as the kids get older and older, her pain gets bolder and colder. Because you see, what was once a beautiful black butterfly birthed from the womb has now transformed into a bullet, piercing the mentality of our youth. Bullets and butterflies.